Cause we the niggas. The niggas. The niggas.
Hi, my name's Imani.
Hi, my name's Bree.
And you're listening to Home with the Homies, where you, our potential and future homie, get to hang with us, the homies. You know, like, have an existential journey, you do shrooms, you watch Naruto for 6 hours, and yet you still only get 20 minutes into the 4th Great Ninja War.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at a hang with the homies.
So, this is our Astrological Face Off episode. What does that mean? Well, since we ourselves are Capricorns and Geminis, we decided we got to bring our fellow Capricorn and Gemini homies on for our Astrological Face Off.
To raise the stakes.
But for now, what's something you did to surprise yourself?
This week, I would say I surprised myself with canceling things because I very much feel the pressure to perform at 120% all the time, and that's not possible, especially not when there's so many different buckets to fill. So I am surprised that I took it upon myself to be like, actually, I can't do this, and I can't do that. Try again later. Thank you. Because everybody else is always okay with it. It's just me. I have a problem with it. Because I was always taught that I can do better. That just because my best is okay, it could always be better. And that's not always true. Sometimes my best is my best, and that's okay.
Also, you know, not to like bring up slavery, but something like my therapist and I have discussed is like the way slavery has impacted the way we as Black people work. And how we look at productivity. And so we tend to look at productivity in a way that like doesn't give ourselves rest, because like in slave times, you know, you just had to be productive and you weren't allowed to rest. So like this intergenerational like unhealthy way to think of like how you should operate and function and how to be a productive human being, like it's coming from a very unhealthy source that like we still are learning how to break. Which is wild. I'm like, why does everything come back to this?
Because that's where the American complex began. These were not issues pre-slavery, or at least not in this way.
yeah. But yeah, it's just like wild, because I feel like every, like, you know, everyone that I know, like every Black person, like we do be working really hard. And sometimes it's like, dog, we don't even need to be working this hard. Like, look around. Like, ain't no one else doing all this. Like, we need to turn it down.
I keep bringing up this one example that, like, me and my mom have, where, like, she had me do, like, these weather reports. She didn't have me do them. My school had me do them. Every month we would, like, track down, like, the temperature, like, what the precipitation was. And we would have to, like, bring back, like, bar graphs and charts. And, like, yeah, we did whole weather reports every month on, like, what the weather was. And there were these months where she was just like, you have to outline everything in Sharpie. You got to line it all up with rulers. And I'm just like, nobody else is doing this. Like, I was getting A's. And she's like, but that's not your best. You can do better. And so, like, for me, I think I always, like, internalize that as, like, I can do better. Like, even if I'm tired, if I've reached my capacity and this was good enough to get an A, who cares if it's not the best it can be? Like, even the grading system has failed. But, like, that's not true. The system is the system. Yeah. The standards are the standards. And if I've excelled, I've excelled. But I don't, so that's something I'm working to break on. But what's something that you did to surprise yourself, homie?
What is something that I did to surprise myself? I don't know. Like, I felt funky this week. It's just like so dark, and I like get off of work, and it's pitch black outside, and I'm like, it's only 5:00. But I don't know. I feel like despite all of that, and despite how like in a funk I've been feeling, I have gotten a lot done this week. Like despite all that, and like at the same time I've still like been able to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Like I've been able to eat pretty regularly, and yeah, like I'm still here. It's the end of the week and I'm chilling, I guess. Yeah, I mean that's all I can really do right now, I guess. I'm like, usually when I get like this, I do start to spiral. And so instead of spiraling, I've kind of sat at the same level, which is cool. I'm like, it's not going away, but like, it's not getting worse. So that's surprising. That's growth. You know, shout out to growth. Shout out to the frontal, your frontal cortex developing. That's dope. Handling situations a little bit better than I used to. So yeah, that's always surprising.
So I think it's time to introduce our guest.
Yeah, so you brought a homie and I brought a homie. That's double the voices, double the star powers, double the games. So allow us to introduce our homies.
Dom and Devon, artist and auctioneer from Open House at the Palace. Would y'all like to introduce yourselves at all?
For sure. You can go first, Devon.
Boom, what's up? Devon Sinclair here. He, him. Capricorn. Aries moon. Capricorn rising. Capricorn gang all the way.
Wow.
That's me. I was the auctioneer. Loud person. Fun person. Long limbs and breaking things usually. Dom.
Hi, I'm Dominique. Dominique Barlow. I was an artist at Open House. Y'all bought up a lot of my art. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. My sun is in Gemini. My moon is Aquarius. And my ascendant is Capricorn.
For a second, I thought you meant like my son, S-O-N, and I was like, you got a kid? Where he at? He's a Gemini. What state is that in? And I was like, oh.
Do I have to put the Mercury too, or?
If you want to throw out your whole chart, you can.
Nope.
All right, yeah, I'm like, I can share our whole charts. Maybe that's like bonus Patreon content. So like, if you subscribe to our Patreon, maybe you could get that information.
Or not.
Or not. No promises.
How exclusive.
You'll have to pay to find out.
Yeah. For everyone. So,
Hey, Imani, what's your big three?
I am a Gemini sun, a Cancer moon, and a Libra rising.
Word.
Yeah, I'm two Aries in the water. Yeah.
I'm a Capricorn sun, a Capricorn moon, and an Aries rising.
Dang.
Yeah, so y'all real similar. Y'all real similar. Mm-hmm.
That's how it
we
works.
are still two Airs and oh no, we're 2 Airs and an Earth. I'm 2 Airs in the water.
I was like, technically, Dom is a little bit on our side.
Already. Okay.
But let's talk about Open House because, like, y'all were such cool features that we had here. Like, thank you, Devon, for your hosting, and thanks, Dom, for all your fantastic artwork. Like, how'd it go for y'all?
For me, it went well. It was great. I mean, I have no actual art in my home. I mean, I have 2 pieces. So waking up to a literal gallery in my home was like, oh, dang, this is what it should look like all the time. So I felt bad after the fact when it all got taken away. And I was like, dang.
Yeah, packing it all up and leaving was like, oh.
It's bare in here.
Yeah.
But just like more room for other projects and things.
But you know it's potential now.
Right.
You know.
You have all the contact information for all the homies whose work was in your house.
Shout out to the
So-
homies.
I really enjoyed it. I had like normal, regular expectations for it. I was like, people are gonna show up. We got good. The house is beautiful. The art in the house looked beautiful. Everything was really hidden, and then everybody showed up, and like we did the auction, and everybody was buying things. People were actually really helping out the fund and everything.
Yeah.
So it was really dope and really inspiring as well. Shout out to y'all for setting it up.
Yeah, y'all as
Devon,
producers, y'all did that.
Yeah, Devon, we couldn't have sold anything without you being the auctioneer.
You were a great
Like
auctioneer.
literally that people buy.
I wanted a paddle.
Sometimes you gotta hit people on the white fragility.
Yes.
Black art.
Out of the 5.
I'm like, I love it and I hate it all at the same time.
Right. I'm like, I don't really mean this, which is why I can say it out loud. But also, if
You know.
do mean it, put that $5.
Put that $5. It's just $5.
It's just $5.
I'm like,
It's
as a
just fine.
business, I feel like we can't condone it, and at the same time, I ain't see nothing.
Yeah. But thank you all. Thank you all for buying art. I can't wait to see you all next year.
Send pics of the art in your home.
Yeah.
How did y'all enjoy the auction open house?
I mean, I was running around, but I feel like what I did get to see was really cool, and I enjoyed people enjoying themselves.
Yeah, like everywhere, every floor I hit, everyone looked like they were having a great time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wow, thanks. And then
Yeah.
you bought art. Just topped it off.
And it was pretty low stress, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there was no... Of course, things had to, it's a live
Yeah.
event, so things are always going to not go according to plan. But there was never a moment where it felt like anybody was like, ugh! Oh, God! We ain't going to make it, y'all.
Yeah.
Or at least they didn't show it.
Yeah, no.
I feel like, we try to like do things with a lot of joy and pleasure, and
Yes.
as low stakes as possible. So if it's gonna be stressful, then we're not about it.
No, and at the end of the day, it's just an art auction. We're not saving lives, So
But doesn't art save life every day?
They do.
It
Third eye
does.
shit.
Third eye.
And that's why you can just walk up and see it for free. But if
Yeah.
you want to take it home, if you want to bring these lessons with you, that's
You
where the
gotta
money
pay
comes
for
in.
it.
But the experience is worth it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So thank you all.
Yeah.
Well,
I
to
think
get
it's time
into
to play
these
some games.
Hey.
Love a
Alright.
game.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, so it's time for us to play Homie Don't Play That.
Mm-hmm.
Homie Don't Play That is a game of questionable questions. We draw from a deck of scenarios, and each of us has to decide if this is something that you as a homie would or would not do. If you can't say with your gut that you could do this, then you must say the phrase, homie don't play that. And once you do, you get an unadventurous homie strike. After 3 strikes, you become the homie that don't play that. A true clown. And in true clown fashion, you will hear a honking clown nose every time someone says your name for the rest of this episode.
And just in case of sudden death, we are going to set a timer for 15 minutes for us to go through these cards. But if none of us hit 3 strikes in that 15 minutes, then we go to a sudden death round. But we can explain the rules when it happens.
If it happens.
But we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Who wants to draw first?
I do.
Okay.
I always play that.
All right.
I'm going to hit start on our timer.
Do I read it out loud first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would I rock socks and sandals? Homie, I would play that. I would. I would rock socks and sandals if I needed to. I would do that.
I
I
absolutely.
feel it.
Yeah.
You know, it's,
I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's necessary.
All right.
I'll go. So, would I go live on another planet forever where I am the only human and I'll never get to see my family and friends again?
What a different spectrum of world.
Yeah.
Honestly, with my gut, I could say that I would do it.
I'm not surprised.
I think I'm okay with dropping off the grid and starting over on a different planet, truthfully.
But not talking to anybody.
I mean, I'm sure I'll find
I
something
mean,
else
You
there.
make new
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, as long as there's no white people there, I'm cool with going. That's my
But
only
like you're the
problem with
only
space.
human. You're the only human though.
I can get used. There are other alien people out there. I'm Guardians of the Galaxy. This shit. Like,
That's
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying. A
Yeah.
good raccoon, as long as I don't meet a white supremacist,
Yeah.
I'm good. Somebody else that just got shot up on the moon, like,
My whole problem with the moon is I'll go up there and they'll be like, there ain't any rules up here, and I'm like, I'm not about to do this slave shit.
I also have like slave theories if white people are involved in space.
Yeah,
Heard.
you know.
I'm gonna save that for a blunt another night.
So me, I play that.
All right. Okay. All right.
Take me away.
Change your name to Booger Loaf in exchange for fame and fortune. Booger Loaf?
Boogaloo.
Would you?
Would you?
For sure.
All right.
You know,
Yeah, no, that Huh?
You famous in my book. I'm gonna call you Booger right now.
You know, I feel like I could really rock the booger. It's all about how confident you are in it. The loaf. I don't know about that, but yeah, you can call me Booger D. So, yeah, homie, play that.
Yeah, you know, it's like the episode last night of like Curb Your Enthusiasm. The woman named her dog Angel Muffin. And Larry was just like, I can't say angel and muffin. Like, I can't do both. But if you can do the loaf. Dope. Wow. Well, we still have adventurous homies.
Yeah.
It's my turn. Maybe I'll end that. Maybe not.
I don't know. Devon's been looking shocked too.
I got real lucky with my socks and sandals.
Okay.
I did the right thing of going first. I thought I was gonna win.
Oh my gosh, would you eat an anchovy pizza? You know, I wouldn't be thrilled about it, but most definitely I could. Yeah, an anchovy pizza.
Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I prank called our favorite pizzeria and ordered like 3 large anchovy pizzas. So I was like watching SpongeBob or something stupid. And I was like a goody two-shoes kid, but I was like, ha ha ha.
Got you.
Yeah, couldn't remember how to start 67. So I was like, oh, instead of using my phone, like my cell phone, I'll call from my grandmother's house. Because usually when we order from my phone. So I'll call from there. But, yeah, it did not go well because then on my grandmother's way home from choir practice at church, she said, oh, Devon, do you want to call and order pizza? And I said, yes. And then I was like, okay, action time, Devon. And so then I did call from my cell phone, but I was nervous about the name and the caller ID, so I gave them Fields. But because I gave them Fields, which is also my grandmother's last name, when she went in, they were like, oh.
Anchovy pizzas.
3.
They're like, we had a caller ID that said Fields. I mean, we have the called order, but there's another one that just popped up with a different. Is this your phone number? And she was like, that couldn't be my grandson. My grandson is a saint. She came home, looked me dead in the eye and said, Devon, the weirdest thing happened. They said this. Did you call and like say something to those people? And I could not lie to my grandmother. I said, yeah. I'm sorry. And she was so embarrassed. Ooh.
Did she bring home those pizzas?
Oh, she went back and she got those pizzas and
Made you eat them.
my parents made me eat them. I also do push-ups when my mom punched me in the back. And she was like, what? And I was like, she was embarrassed for it. It was a lot. I'm sorry. I'm taking up time.
Go ahead. Draw your next
Oh, it's my
card.
card. My bad. I got a little triggered. Would you ever travel back in time? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Wow.
Homie, play that. Homie, play that.
I knew it.
I would go back to that moment and be like, Lil Niglet Devon, do not call Overbrook Pizza or some anchovy stuff. That's what I would do that. Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense.
These have been all over the place still.
Yeah. Would you ever eat a live roach?
Oh my God. Wow. With your gut.
With your gut.
With my whole gut. I can't say I could. Homie, don't play that.
Homie, all right.
I'm sorry.
All right, so you know, Capricorns, right now, y'all on your way to be the homie that don't play that.
I'm sorry.
I mean, everyone else has 0 points.
Okay, go ahead, Dom. Go ahead.
Oh.
Because I see Amani over here wants to hurt us in the feelings, and I can do that.
Oh, that's cool. We'll get through it.
Would you ever befriend Bigfoot to get access to Atlantis?
Okay.
I mean, like, if we're like homies, for sure. But if I gotta keep looking over my shoulder,
Like he might eat you?
yeah, like he's still Bigfoot. I'm sure he's cool. I'm gonna do this.
You know, you find Atlantis.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I found Atlantis, but like,
Oh, if Bigfoot's a dick, though?
But you befriending them will hopefully
Yeah,
mean
you
that.
befriended him.
What is it, like a fake friendship? And then what happens if Bigfoot
Can
finds
you trust
out?
him?
He's like, you
That
just
this
using
is why
me.
you befriended
Right.
me.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's either Atlantis or death.
Okay.
All right.
So, homie, do you play that?
How would you play that?
All right.
That would be. I mean, like if I make it out, that'd be a great story.
You right.
You would then get famous, probably.
Yeah.
Would you ever switch bodies with Beyonce for a day? Like, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yes, I would. That's easy. I'll be tired though. I feel like Beyonce got a busy day. But
I mean,
also,
but you could cancel all of
Okay, I'm
Beyonce's plans
Beyonce.
for the day.
What is your first thing you're doing in Beyonce's body?
I'm probably gonna walk through her house. I want to see what it's like, what it looks like. I imagine it's a beautiful home. I would like to take it in.
Kids running around.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, y'all cute. Y'all adorable. Yeah, roll up some of that monogram. You right.
I just drew, and it says, "Would you ever swim in a tank of snakes?" With my gut. So here's what's getting me: is the "would you ever?" And with the right circumstances, I would. If there's a cash prize in there, I'll jump in. And
Okay.
do snakes? Snakes don't. Do they swim? They do some swim.
Some do.
There are
Yeah.
worse things. I mean, you know.
But can they breathe? Because I'm like, can they bite me? I would do it. I wouldn't do it leisurely. Like, it gotta
Yeah.
Fear factor all the time.
Yeah.
Woo! Fear factor was out of pocket.
It wouldn't be a hard no. It gotta be a real good prize.
All right.
Homie would
Homie
play that.
do play that conditionally.
Conditionally, but I.
Homie still doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know. Would you eat off the same plate as a dog? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hear you.
I'ma play it.
Oh.
What type of question is that?
What your card say?
Hell no. Would you eat a roach every day for a year for $1 million? And homie, don't play that. I'm sorry. I'm not.
$1 million hairs.
I'm
One
not.
roach. One roach.
For the other.
Dog, do you understand? Do you understand how much of a habit this would be by the end of that fucking year?
I mean,
I might love roaches by the way.
Wait, so you're saying no in case you actually enjoy it?
No, I just don't want to eat a roach a day for
For
a
$1 million?
year. Dog,
It sounds too low for 365 roaches.
that's what
That's one roach a day. You get to have any meal.
365 roaches.
How many roaches? Do I get to cook it?
Every day you
I think you could put it like in the burger. You could hide it, but it's still you gonna know.
Even a roach. He's not even
yeah.
filled with
That's what I'm
crust.
saying, but if I grind it up and like cook it in the meat though.
You would still know though. So like, I mean, me personally,
You could
just knowing I'm a puke.
Homie, don't play that. Okay.
Yeah.
I throw up like from raisins just so they feel like roaches too.
Ooh, wait, don't put that thought in my mind. I enjoyed raisins.
I don't like raisins because I feel like eating old people. Like they're just too wrinkly.
I think about singing raisins. I think about like that SNL
But they reminded
Christmas
me of
special.
old people. The singing raisins reminded me again of old people. So again,
That makes
I'm just
sense.
like the elderly and eating raisins. I can't disassociate it. My card says, "Would you live on a deserted island for a year?" Yeah, I could do that. You know, I grew up the only
Easy.
child.
I think
You
you
know, I can do solitude. Wilson.
I got, would you ever sacrifice a homie during the zombie apocalypse? And the answer is, homie, play that. Because
Yes, you would, Devon.
I would. And it's because if we homies, you know me, and you know that I'm going to make the most rational decision. I'm not saying it's going to be the first decision, but if it's just smartest, hey.
That's a very Capricorn answer. I'm just say that.
Like 2 + 2 equals I'm alive and you're not.
That's how it is.
See, look at y'all.
Would you go scuba diving in a trench without a light? Yeah,
You can't see nothing.
I still would do it.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, if it gets me, it gets me. At that point, yeah, they definitely see me.
I stay home.
They live there. They're
Yeah.
they built for that.
Live in a mansion made completely of cardboard.
It's a mansion.
Brains.
Like, I don't mind living there, but am I stuck with this mansion for like the rest of my life?
Sure, I think so.
You own that
It's
mansion.
sustainable.
Is it?
It's cardboard.
Is it?
What do you think? Wind blows.
I was just saying, when it breaks down.
Homie do play this. It's just I got some questions. But let's keep it moving.
Prior to fully clicking the box, but it's not hard though.
Only be able to speak in song.
Theater kid.
Homie will play that, but I would annoy myself. I would be like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I gotta ask a question.
I think I do that regularly anyway.
No reason not to. Would I be Donald Trump's assistant? Let me tell you why the answer is homie would play that.
I feel it already.
Because I believe in radical transparency. And so I'm like, you know what? What's up, D? Like, let me see what you like. Let's see where your brain is at, because I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth just how terrible you are.
You know?
And then also, you know how many books I would probably sell with all the information? Like, that seems smart. It's like all the Scott Rudin stuff that was going on in New York. Like, people finally are speaking up.
I'd be fucking up all his meetings.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we going to this 4 seasons, not that 4 seasons.
Like, NDA
I'm
my
like,
ass.
it doesn't say for how long, so you're right. It could be an assistant for a day. Fuck that shit up, and that's it.
Yeah.
Would I never have to pay a bill ever again, but your only friend is a snake named Humphrey?
My brain is thinking
I'm like, I really don't like snakes. How much does money really bother me? You know?
You don't gotta pay any bills, no rent, like
no
nothing,
venue fees.
nothing, no bills ever again. But your only.
So how am I getting stuff done? Am I just like a Cruella DeVille? You
You
know?
might have frenemies.
Yeah, maybe.
Your only
No
real
one
friend
likes
is
you
the
because of
snake.
Humphrey.
Because that's your only friend, and he's
Well, if me and
Got
Humphrey
a
are cool,
40-second
and I'm
warning.
still okay. If me and Humphrey cool, and I'm happy, he happy, that's cool. We happy in money.
everyone's pretty adventurous.
Would you join ISIS if they paid off your student loans?
With your gut.
With my gut, I'm joining up. dog.
Forget those student loans.
Sally Mae really got you that bad?
Hey, no, they don't. They really don't.
So, but you would do it?
You can say with your gut right here on Home with the Homies
Yeah, that you
that you would join ISIS.
I wouldn't, because like my shit, it's not that much. If I was like a doctor though, I'd be
Okay.
like,
Wow.
Well, we're currently at Devon 1.
No, Devon 0.
I think that you should go one more time.
One
That'll be
more?
a perfect round.
Okay.
like, rotation.
All right. Perfect round.
Either way, we have to go to sudden
We
death.
do.
Well, he's more of a clown than anyone right
None
now.
of us hit
We just
3.
hit 3 strikes, so it's
So
sudden
sudden
death round.
death.
But my card was, would you dig for gold? Sure. Yes.
Okay, good for you.
So. All right. Okay. So the way sudden death works is that this timer is going to go off. We're going to grab the card. The person who grabbed the card is automatically not a homie. That don't do that. They're going to read it. From there, we're going to decide like what it would take or not take, or how long we could do something, given the situation. The person with the lowest tolerance, like the homie that don't play that.
Right.
Gangs!
All right.
So, Devin, you are exempt from the sudden death round.
Right.
So that means the rest of us have to write down a response to this prompt, and whoever has the lowest tolerance level loses.
So for the folks at home playing along, the question is, how much money, keyword money, would it take for you to eat every single bug Timon and Pumbaa ate in The Lion King? And we talk about Hakuna Matata. We talk about when they taught homie how to eat under the logs. And we watched Simba grow up. So that was some years. That was some time. Every single bug. From start to finish, juicy, girthy, thick. How much
Yeah, some
money?
of them were juicy.
Some of them were crunchy, too.
They
Ooh.
were and slimy.
Disgusting.
With my gut.
With your gut.
How much money would it take?
When you're done, slap the table.
No.
It don't matter.
Ooh.
All right.
Everybody is in.
All right, what you got?
$1 million.
$1 million.
I also have $1 million.
I have 12 dexadillion.
All right, so you the homie that don't play that. So
What? Why we just move on like that was a normal unit of
well,
measurement?
you know,
That's
Dex,
the
you know,
difference.
DEC tends to be DEC is usually like 12. That's the when you're like going like octagon.
Yeah.
You know, so you're saying $12 million is what it would take for you to eat every single bug. It only take me $1 million.
That's wild.
So you the homie that don't play that. So Brianna.
Wow. All right. Hell yeah.
But so she gets another point, or she just loses all.
I am a clown.
A clown.
Wow.
Which is,
I could have sworn it was gonna be Booger Loaf. I'm sorry.
I know. I thought I was an adventurous homie, but also writing these cards, I knew I was gonna lose.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I was like, you know, for $1 million, I could solidly say I do it.
I could
All
not.
of them.
I could not.
I'm like, you know, it's $1
The
million.
hospital bills alone, you would have to do like afterwards, like.
I just lost a point for not eating one roach.
Right.
Where was I gonna eat all the Timon and Pumbaa roaches?
They had appetites. They was hungry.
$1 million is still a lot. I can invest. I can have businesses now. I got other income.
I feel like
From
the
this
way that
$1 million
inflation is working, that $1 million ain't worth it. And that's the end of this segment.
Adventurous homies over here. All right, well, that's been Homie Don't Play That. So, you know, thanks for being the homie that don't play that, Brianna.
So now we are moving on to our next segment, Fernando the Question Pig. So if you remember, Fernando is our pig that I got from University of the Arts. During my exit interview, they told me to start saving. And
Art school's expensive.
it's disrespectful. So we filled Fernando with questions instead, and now he asked them of us, and we tend to answer. So yeah, that's just how this goes. Let's just chat with Fernando.
All right. I'll pull the first Fernando question. Fernando would like to know, what's your favorite album of all time? My favorite album of all time is probably 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I stand by that. I think it's a perfect hip hop album. Like, you know, the way that like Illmatic is like the perfect hip hop album. 2014 to me is a perfect like of its generation. Like it's perfect. Like there's no complaints. It went platinum with no features. Like, you know.
I hear that.
But yeah.
I would say top to bottom, my favorite album is Good Kid, Mad City. I read like a review of it on Pitchfork for some reason. And it was like the only album that had like a 10 out of 10 rating.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what? Let me see what it's about. And then like it told me the story, and then I looked and it was like Good Kid, Mad City, a short film. And so like I really listened to it, and it was like maybe the first album that I bought on iTunes, just like as a quick album before I even let me just snatch it. And it's beautiful. I still sometimes can't even rap along because I'm just like being hit with new discoveries every time.
It's timeless.
It's fantastic.
Oh, shit. I was thinking about it. I can't even pick something.
Top to
but
bottom.
I have a lot of top to bottoms. I'm like genres or different genres. I was trying to like get down to a singular one. But if I'm gonna just throw something out there, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is, I mean, it's everything I love about hip hop.
Yeah.
The production's there. The rhymes are there. Actually, let me take this back. I'm gonna just stay on the Kanye topic, and The Life of Pablo. That's my favorite Kanye.
Favorite album of all time?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like, sure, I'll put it up there because I do love me some Kanye, and
Word.
The Life of Pablo is some it's wild. I know it gets a lot of hate for whatever
It's the
reason,
last great
but
Kanye album.
yeah, he was really. It was all there. I love to talk about him. The production's there. I mean, the intros of it. Ultralight Beam, Father Stretch My Hands, Famous. I mean, yeah, it's all there. But that's me. What about you?
I don't feel like I have a lot of albums that I fully have listened to.
None of your cast albums?
Oh.
Yeah, anything, any album.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting because you know me. Okay, heard. I was about to say Beyonce's B-Day album.
I love B-Day.
Because that's like, that was a good summer. Deja
Man.
Vu, oh baby.
Wow. She was mad at Beyonce, mad at Jay-Z that whole album.
Yeah, Irreplaceable, Resentment. Oh,
But that's what I'm saying.
Yikes. Again,
That was
Beyonce
Upgrade
screaming
You,
for
Kitty
help
Cat.
and nobody listening.
Yeah, because she was dragging Jay-Z most of that album.
yeah. So I think that one. But when you bring in the cast album idea, I then think like Once on This Island is amazing for its like storytelling and music innovation, like integration. Yeah, there's a couple, but I'm gonna stop it there because I can talk.
I was like, The Color Purple would get me.
Oh,
The original and the revival, but I would honestly remix them together into one dream playlist.
oh, take this person, take that person. Okay, Fernando, I see you.
Yeah,
I see
Fernando the Question Pig.
I'm actually gonna change mine.
You don't like your question?
No, I didn't like my answer. I would like to go. I'm literally just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna switch it to.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna switch it to Because of the Internet because that whole experience was amazing for me, and I experienced it.
Who was that by?
Childish Gambino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in life experience, real world album, all this shit. It was wild. I love it. Name one of your pet peeves.
Ooh, are you easily pleased, Dom?
What?
Are you easily pleased? Do you have no pet peeves?
Nothing grinds your gears.
No. I'm so sorry. I'm so blanked out. Pet peeve. What are my pet peeves? I don't like people who eat and smack and all that jazz. That actually does irritate the fuck out of me very instantly.
I will say one of my pet peeves is driving at night. Yeah, I hate all the lights. I feel like they're all so blinding.
That's me.
It's like sensory overload. I'm like, oh, I just need to get home.
I am not a fan of people complaining about things they chose to do.
Yeah.
Like when an actor is like, oh, I hate that I have to memorize all these lines. Don't be wrong. Everybody needs a little moment of release sometimes.
Yeah.
But when you are like consistently complaining about something that is quite literally a facet of your job or what you want to do.
Why are you here?
Why are you here when other people want to be here?
Yeah.
Anybody want to go on for me in this number today? Oh, anybody? Go on!
No.
Why'd you audition?
Why are you
Pisses
here?
me off.
That's like at cheesecake. The if a waiter ever says like, oh, don't give me that table, then a manager will pop up real quick and be like, I'm sorry, do you not want to work? Like, do you not want the money?
Did you work at the Cheesecake Factory?
I did
Oh, I didn't know that.
for a hot second.
Okay. See, that's God, because I want a cinnamon bun cheesecake slice now.
Ooh, that is like one of
Didn't
their
it go out of
best
business
ones.
though? Didn't like Cheesecake Factory was a pandemic loss?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What?
I thought
Jacobson and you and Michaela Bell here.
they did. Yeah.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
I'm
I knew
sorry.
Ruby Tuesdays got shut down.
No, like I'm sure. I think
Cheesecake
like,
too.
It's open.
It didn't go out of business. It wasn't a pandemic loss. Oh, I thought they fired. I thought they filed bankruptcy.
Oh my, I mean, even if they file bankruptcy, doesn't mean that they're out of business.
That's true. I thought they were gone though. I thought the pandemic took it out.
I was like, there's
No more cheesecake for anybody.
Everybody
Yeah, that
loves
sign was
cheesecake.
lit up when we just walked past it.
You right. They paid the light bill.
Fernando wants to know, you're in a zombie apocalypse. Who is on your team? Clearly, I'm like, I'd have to take Devon, but I I just know it would have to be a final two situation. In a final two situation that I know I'd have to guarantee my own safety in. You know what I mean? Because clearly Devon would get rid of me if the chance allotted itself. But I also feel like you would get rid of other folks.
First.
Right.
And I also would get us, I think I would just keep us alive for a long time. Do you disagree?
I know. I'm just like, is this working out? Like, are we teaming up in the zombie apocalypse?
Yes, it would.
No, I have no will to live through a zombie apocalypse. Like, I will take
don't
myself
put her on
out.
your team, dog. She gonna be like, I'm gonna go
volunteer
get
as
some
tribute.
firewood and never come back.
On the team because you need people who are going to be willing to volunteer before things get crazy.
You know?
Anybody's like, I don't want to participate at all.
Yeah, like the moment it's happening, deuces. That's it.
Take me.
You know, because you're saying that right now is as good as it's going to get then. Because it's just downhill after a zombie apocalypse. And so if this is as good as it's going to get, I don't want it.
I don't know. Part of me is like, there's a farther purpose if you just seek it out. You know?
No?
No lies were spoken just now.
No,
I
not
love
me.
to play a game called Find the Lie.
Yeah, no. I have no will. No will to live through a zombie apocalypse.
Is it just me? Who else?
Who else is on my team?
Oh, yeah, I was like, I will not be in the zombie apocalypse.
Wow.
That's another one of those no rules things, and I'm like,
You need structure.
well, yeah, people be wild. I see Walking Dead. They be walking around. They
And
start
the
eating
Purge.
people. I'm like, once we start eating people, and we gotta look out for carnivores like on a regular basis.
And how PG is this podcast?
Fuck.
Because with some of the entitlement already, I've witnessed certain Americans of the Caucasic variety take on when really there are no rules and all bets are off. The way America pulled together to get behind Trump.
Ooh, so Michelle Obama, I need her arms.
So Michelle Obama's on the team.
Michelle Obama's on the team.
You know, she'd keep everyone healthy. and
She
fit.
would. Oh, and so then Robin too, because Robin has that motivation.
Yes,
Pelly Robin.
NYC. Peloton Robin.
Pelly Robin would get us
Pelly
through.
Robin. Yeah, she would.
That's funny. I really hope she listens to this one day.
I also
Like,
do.
6 a.m., she's like, guys, just so you know, I booked the team. Shout out to...
Truly, she has a whole masterclass on motivation. That's how good she is.
On mental strength. Yeah.
You know, I bought last December a masterclass subscription. I didn't watch it once.
Wow.
You got a month left.
Yeah.
Because masterclass is so really good.
And I really spent $160 and then I do nothing with it.
LeVar
got
Burton's
one.
masterclass is great. Shonda, Issa,
Everybody got one.
Neil deGrasse
There's
Tyson.
one on everything. Cooking, you know?
Don't watch David Mamet's though. That's a waste of your time.
Heard.
Yeah, David Mamet.
Fernando did just pull me to the side though.
Oh.
And he asked
Yes,
me,
Fernando.
what's a special talent of yours that people don't know about? I don't know. I think I'm very forthcoming with my talents and I like to share them. I don't know. I mean, I be cooking sometimes. And I'm definitely of the let the ancestors guide me variety, and it usually works out very well. So that's not one I'm very vocal about because I don't have time to always do it so frequently. But when I do, it be slapping.
It's interesting because I feel like I'm always into swapping recipes, and I would love for us to have cook-offs. So good to know.
Yeah,
that
I would
that
need a
could be-
video though, because I wouldn't be like, oh, I need one pinch of. I would just be doing it, and then I have to watch it back and be like, someone count up what I did. You know what I mean?
They're like, it looks like that was about a cup.
Right, they're like, the sodium levels are astronomical. Call your doctor beforehand. But
I would say do that at home as your training, and then show up to the Face Off ready to go.
with the recipe.
Because Dominique Barlow over here is a fantastic cook. We're trying to get this man to open a restaurant.
From the cookout.
So that's what I'm saying. If there's another astrological face off, I'm here for it. I will eat. Yes. I'm ready to grub.
3 rounds: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh,
Let's
I
get
could be
Guy
on the
in here.
breakfast team. Are we doing this? Are we?
Stay tuned for the next OMG event.
Hit us up on the Patreon.
Exactly. Exclusive content.
All
right.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting excited.
It's my turn.
Fernando, what do you want to know? Fernando said, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be an author. I wanted to write books as a child.
When did that change, if it's changed?
I thought it changed, and then I've like looped back around, and I do want to write, but for like TV and stage. I'm like, wow, what an evolution! Funny how we find our way back to these things.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to be as a kid. I was like 7. I'm like, I want to write a book, and people were like, oh, that's interesting for a child. I think that's what I want to do.
I love that.
Yeah. Any other?
I want to be a singer. I was like, I'm gonna be like Chris Brown.
Well,
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I mean, I sing for my job, but
Yeah.
but you better than Chris.
You're better than Chris.
thank you.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of his fully, except unless he's ever hearing this and not looking for another dancer. Then I love you, homie. Like,
I'm just saying he's still on the canceled list for me.
yeah, I did get to dance with his choreographer once though.
Okay, that's not Chris.
Yeah, it was dope.
Also, Fernando asked me, who would be in your dream musical festival, living or dead?
Oh,
All right, Fernando. Fernando was like, hey, bro, let's chop it up. All right, so listen, headliners. We got Bino.
Okay.
We got Beyonce. We got Prince.
hey,
I don't know why Bino's up beside Beyonce and Prince, but hey, we getting up. You know,
Can I
hey.
get Redbone?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, well, they'll all play together at one point.
Absolutely.
And then like
We're going down the chart.
that's just gonna be. I'm just gonna name the headliners because I feel like everybody wants to get in on this. So like
Of course they do.
3 headliners, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh, only 3.
Only 3. It's a 3.
I mean, it's your festival. If you want to do more than 3, like 5 limits.
I feel like it's just 3. You only have like 3 headliners. It's 3-day festivals.
well, I'm gonna say Beyonce,
Yeah.
Bruno Mars.
Ooh.
I'm gonna also take Whitney. Like Whitney would be the Sunday slot. Like just when you think your weekend is over,
Whitney.
and the alcohol and the drugs and whatever you possibly participate in has gotten the best of you, here she comes to bring the church out of you, the soul out of you, and revive you. Yeah. And then probably Kanye would be backing her up on like Sunday service. Like he'd be background. Whatnot.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Powerful.
it would have
Be a
my
lot.
festival would have themes to it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Kendrick Lamar with an unlimited budget. Solange, and I might also have to yank Prince too. Like, it's just happening.
Damn.
That's my top 3.
I'm going to throw Beyonce in there again. Beyonce's booked.
As she be.
We'll have our people covered.
Yeah. I would have Beyonce. Frank Ocean. Because that's like a once in a lifetime.
It would never happen ever
It will
again.
never happen ever again. And you're gonna see Beyonce and Frank Ocean. Maybe they'll come on stage and do a couple collabs. Do I Miss You? Do Superpower? Do Pink and White? Yeah, that'd be beautiful. So I got Beyonce, Frank, and that last one. I would like to see. Oh, this is so hard. I would like to throw Sunday. I want Amy on stage. I want a jazzy Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
I want a jazzy Sunday. Yeah.
I'm like, I want my B list lineup because I'm like, I truly want to see so many people.
Right. Well, I think also like in my dream music festival, I think I would do pairing headliners because I think that I love watching artists. I mean, I think people as a people like watching people have fun.
Yeah.
And when people can have fun, like on the Run tour, Beyonce and Jay-Z would just be doing moments. It was just them, and we're like all just happen to be watching, and it's like, oh, y'all like that's your husband,
Y'all
that's
really
your
having
wife,
just fun on stage.
y'all just chilling,
Yeah.
and we all paying to do this. So I'm like, actually, if it was Beyonce and Michael Jackson sharing a slot,
Wow.
tag teaming on certain songs, giving another person a chance to breathe, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
That would be.
Like, throw Tina Turner in there. Like it could be a lot of different pairings.
See, it depends on the night. Like, am I trying to be hype? Is this just like an overall, like, audio experience? Like, am I here for the spectacle too? Like,
it's your festival.
The budget matters.
Yeah.
You need that homecoming budget.
Yeah. All right.
More
Fernando says, is it more important to be liked or respected? I prefer being liked. I don't care about being respected as much. Because if I'm having fun being a child, that's fine with me. And if other people enjoy me being childish, that's cool too. Nobody respects children.
I mean, people do respect children. Hey, those people exist in the world.
You're right.
I'm starting to tell people to respect
You
children.
know, that's what Mr. Rogers was all about. Like, hey, kids have feelings.
You're right.
They are people.
Yeah, they are still human beings.
Treat them like it.
I'd rather be respected. Not everyone's gonna like you, and that's not my problem.
Yeah.
But you will respect me. You're gonna talk to me crazy. You're not gonna be out of bounds. Like, you know, I'd rather be respected. Like, you know, that's your space. It's my space. We don't gotta interact with each other. We can just respect each other's existence. I don't need you to like me, at all. I don't care. That's not my business, at all. I like me, and my friends like me, and that's cool.
I'd also go with respect because I don't know, you get a lot of people liking you, and that's just a lot of. I hate using the word fake, but that's a lot of fake shit. I think I use that word like once a year, if anything. But it's yeah, no
Can't
reason
make
for
everyone
fake
happy.
shit. Yeah, you really can't. And also, if you try to, you're gonna run yourself low.
They're gonna be you.
Yeah.
I go back and forth a little bit because I'm like, if you like me, you must respect me. Like,
Not all the time.
No.
Yeah.
but not all the time. Like I get that. But if you respect me, I think I prefer respect as well, because if you respect me the way I would imagine to be respected, we're able to coexist.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's still possibility for you to like me, but so much of me is, I think, my artistry and things like that, where it's like, if you don't
want you to-
understand it, like if we're not on the same page, and you can't, like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like it gets like cognitive
Yeah.
for me. I'm like,
it does. It's
I'm like, to disrespect me, because I'm like, you can like anything, but also I don't even like everything. So, yeah, I think I would go respect.
nice philosophical question.
Yeah. Okay, Nando.
Fernando.
Jesus.
How many?
I think that was Fernando's last question.
Heard.
Yeah. Whoa.
Right.
Oh. It was a nice one.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Fernando snuck over me a little question. Said, how would you want people to remember you?
Oh.
Legacy.
Yeah, what's the elevator pitch of how you like people to remember you? One sentence.
I think the way that I want people to remember me is like impossible. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, I would like everybody to be like, oh, he was like amazing, or like he helped so many people, or da 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 da. I'm just like, you know, back to the like, everybody's not gonna like you. That's what I think about. Like, I can't please everybody, and I would like for everybody to like me whenever I leave, but I don't know. I just think that I would like people to be like, he's cool.
Love that.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going for no big ass legacy. I'm just trying to live my shit and be happy.
I'm trying to build a whole entertainment empire, so I want to be remembered by like establishing a bunch of like things that can sustain themselves. Just like, I don't know, helping communities feel like they can further their own futures and whatever that means. But setting up more structure so people have more agency to do those things.
That's real.
Yeah, I would like to be remembered just like, you know, I helped as many people as I could, you know, in whatever capacity that is. Yeah, just being able to give people a hand when they need it, because life be hard.
Yeah.
That's real.
And long.
I think I'd want to be remembered as a masterful creative in all facets, socially, professionally, just anything I'm doing. It's masterfully creative in its approach and its execution. Yeah.
I guess that's how we leave this segment.
Thanks, Nando. You're a homie.
Wow.
Anyway, so this is a game called Swapping Recipes. In this game, each person will bring 3 recipes of a person, place, or thing, and each recipe should have a list of 7 ingredients. Each round will have one person go around and read their recipe, and their partner on their astrological team has 30 seconds to respond and figure out what it is. If they can't guess it, then the other team gets a chance to steal the point. If your teammate, yep, I just said those words. Dope! So, who's ready to play? Swapping recipes.
What are the teams, though? Like, how are we breaking it up?
Capricorns versus Geminis.
Let's go!
So currently,
They can't even focus over there while that split personality disorder. It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
wow. Currently Geminis are technically up because Capricorns lost. Homie, don't play that. Shout out to you, Brianna.
I really hate that sound.
So,
But I bet you will be swapping these recipes, though.
we'll see.
Okay, well, I guess since I was the loser, I could start. So, Devon,
Yes.
I'm going to give you my first recipe.
And I've got 30 seconds after you read it to guess, correct?
Yes.
Got it.
How about you just pick a number for me? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Okay. 30. Wait, it don't start. Okay, you ready when you ready. Okay, so this one, it starts off with 100 wigs. Choose your favorite color. 1/3 of young money. A bushel of barbs. 1 part Roman. 10 growling sound bites. 1 anaconda and 2 buns. You had 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's the recipe for a little Miss Nicki Minaj.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay.
Points.
Less than 5 seconds? Easy.
It was 4 seconds, actually.
Love that.
But I'll go ahead and restart the timer.
So now that's 1 point for Team Capricorn.
That's it.
Love that. I'm going to give you my 2 as well.
Okay.
So, this recipe is several shakes of twerk. 1 honest confession. It may leave a bitter aftertaste, but ultimately it will work best. A handle of tequila. Throw in 24/7 self-confidence. Let it stew, unwatched for a week to recharge. And before you prepare it, you gotta throw on some anime in the back. For the best taste, it gotta be Sailor Moon. And lastly, 1 interlude of a woodwind instrument, and if prepared correctly, this recipe will have you feeling good as hell.
And I have 30 seconds to guess what that is.
Several shakes of twerk.
Shut up, several. My first guess is Meg Thee Stallion.
Incorrect.
My second guess is Lizzo.
It is!
All right.
Yeah.
Truly, my second guess was my first guess, and I doubted myself.
No, yeah, I was like the woodwind instruments when she's gonna get it.
Yeah.
The flute.
That's what I thought.
That's what confirmed it for me.
Yeah.
I was also like in the air, and I was like, And then
The honest confession was like a little truth hurt.
it was
Yeah.
Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon made me go, Meg?
Because she
Yeah,
do love anime.
Yeah.
But Lizzo had a whole team go as the Sailor Moon squad
She did.
for Halloween a
I
while
missed
back.
it.
Yeah. It was before she was like, Lizzo.
Yeah.
It was just like, look at these like thick Johns all rocking these dope costumes.
Well, I'm glad I saw it. Now I want to check that out. 0, but that's because you haven't started yet. It's okay. I'm ready when you ready.
Who's going first, Dom?
Oh, it's you because we're going.
Okay.
We're still going.
All right. So for this recipe, it is a place.
So what? All right, you right. Okay. Word.
We have 5 cups magic. Store bought is fine. 3 cups imagination, 1 3/4 cups patience, 3 tablespoons of money, a sprinkle of dreams, 2 teaspoons happiness, and 2 rodents.
Start.
To Disneyland.
Yes.
Oh.
Was it Disneyland specifically or Disney World, and you just said Disneyland was okay?
Does it matter?
Yes,
I have Disney World.
because I guessed Disney World, so I'm guessing I take that point. I said Disney World after Dom said Disneyland.
No. That wasn't a question that was thrown over to your
It
team.
felt a little off because you confirmed something that was not the truth, and you could have said no, he could have retried, just like Meg Thee Stallion. It felt like you gave him the pity point, and now we're here comparing hairs and straws.
So no one gets this point. No one gets this. If that's the case.
That's effective.
All right, good to know.
Well, run this back, because
No.
you did get a second chance at Lizzo.
Right.
We didn't get
Because you
to
got
say
30
anything.
seconds.
But she said yes, and then she said fact check, and then she went, oh, you right.
Yeah.
So
No
your
one
whole
gets this
partner
point.
kind of fucked you over by
No one
not
gets
trusting
it.
in your instinct to switch it up.
Yeah. No one gets it. No one
You
gets
would have
it.
still been in your 30-second window. But next person, I guess.
All right.
Now we know.
Go ahead.
All right. I got £1 of wealth. I need 1 order of beans and toast. 1 album related to an insecure black girl.
Ooh.
A knife. A bald activist. The goal of blackjack. And the last is a whole lot of gang shit.
And go.
Is this 21 Savage? Okay.
Okay.
I
I only got it from blackjack. I was like,
I was like a knife and bald chick.
wait, isn't he dating Rihanna?
21 Savage? No.
That's A$AP Rocky.
Oh, you right.
The beans and toast is what the British.
I was right.
Because he's British.
So I was like, the second you said £1, I was like, British.
1 pound of wealth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I see. I caught on to it.
Oh.
And then you said beans and toast. I said British.
See, I knew mine was gonna
I
be
was
too
like a
easy.
whole lot of gang shit. That's only 21.
Damn. I knew that's what's gonna give it away, but I was like, oh, I'm missing the dots here.
So 1 point for Gemini.
Yeah, that's a Gemini point.
Still not in the lead, but
You know, you have 2 points.
Which one you want this time, Devin? 1 or 3?
3.
Okay. Here we go. 5 seasonings of your choice. 3/4 cup of flour, half a stick of butter, 5 stacks of cheddar, 2 quarts of water, 1.5 cups of elbow, and 1 line from WAP.
Mac and cheese.
That's it.
Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang. For a second, I was like, this don't sound like a person. This is a lot of real
this
food.
sounds like a recipe for mac and cheese.
People, place, a thing.
I forgot that part, honestly. So I was like, who got butter and cheese all up in their stuff? Heard. Okay, you ready? I hope we get this one. This one is a person,
Okay.
since we're given worlds.
You know, we Brianna and I did
Sure.
discuss that. We did.
Okay. So this recipe that we swapping right now is 2 heapings of performance talent. 1 can of good. Lightly seasoned with man-eating plant. Several hawks of well-seasoned comedic chops.
Right.
53 ounces of fine wine aging. Watch/stir frequently. Yep. You should avoid eating in the bedroom for fear of getting stuck. And it pairs best with dark chocolate in an episode of Everybody Hates Chris.
Timer starts now. I thought I was with you, and then you lost me.
Oh, damn. 1 can of good.
I was here for Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You in the right world.
Okay. But it's something more specific than that.
It's a person.
A person, that's not Audrey.
No. It's
The dentist.
no, it's a person. Two, he means a performance
person.
talent. One can of good, good, good.
Damn.
Okay, I can only name one person from this show. So, if it's not Seymour, I don't got it.
You are incorrect.
Right. And yeah, he can't name it.
So I guess where I steered you wrong was that we were focusing on the characters from Little Shop.
Yeah.
But it was meant to be an actress from Little Shop.
Oh.
It was Tisha Campbell.
Oh.
So, Campbell soup, good. I feel like if I said
Should have been
Campbell's,
like,
it would've
I'm
been
still
two.
here. And I
Right.
was like, I got it.
She's got those comedic chops from Martin.
Yeah.
She got her head stuck in the head frame, so I said don't eat it in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And like since her best friend is Tichina Arnold, I was like, it pairs well with some dark chocolate. And everybody hates Chris.
Okay.
I was like picturing Audrey too in a bedroom, and then I was like, everybody hates Chris. I was like, I was on the right track to the very last minute. Okay.
So just 1 point that round.
Oh yeah. So we still up 3-1.
Yep.
Where y'all at?
One.
You just said it.
Okay.
We still won the previous game. Y'all playing catch up.
All right. This is a thing. You have 1 cup of happiness, 1 cup of good or bad times. Depends on what you want. Half a cup of heat, 1 teaspoon of George Clooney, 1 teaspoon of Jimmy Buffett, a dash of Cancun, lime optional. Timer?
Casamigos?
No.
Tequila.
Thank you. Yes. All right. A point. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, for this recipe, which is a person, you need you need 6 kids.
Oh.
1 complimentary classic album from ATL. 1 Grammy. 5 snakes. A blue dress. A whole lot of dumb interviews. And 1 Jeffrey, but not the butler.
All right. Yeah. Is this Young Thug?
Yes.
Okay. I was like 6 kids in a dress. From Atlanta. Classic album. Got it. Young Thug. Dope. So that's 3 and 3. Brianna?
Okay.
Debbie.
All right. This the last round.
Let us know, Brianna.
All right. This is a place.
Okay.
A place you might be real familiar with.
Okay.
Featuring 1 beer fridge. Bi-monthly bangers. 3 kings, 4 floors. 2 shakes of show tunes. A dash of anime and a roll of black excellence. You got 30 seconds. What is
It's a
it?
motherfucking palace.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So that's 1 point, cat team.
Yeah.
Y'all be cheating. Let me describe Dom to himself.
I'm just saying, I know my teammate.
So this one is tailored for you, but I'm afraid you won't get it as well. So we're gonna see what we can do. Okay? I believe though. We here.
I believe in you.
1 pack of bubble gum.
Okay.
A tube of glitter body paint. Choose a colored wig of your choosing to throw into the mix. A half powder keg of explosives. 1 unapologetic fuck off. Some mixed media canvas. Oh, that was only 6. And your 7th ingredient, before we start the timer, is... Make sure you're ready.
I'm ready for the timer.
A fully charged battery.
Okay.
Pack of bubblegum, glitter body paint.
Uh-huh.
Any colored wig.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but mixed media canvas.
Right.
This is a thing or person,
A thing or a person.
but it's tailored to you right now. 1 fully charged. What's fully charged?
A battery?
But what number?
100.
Yeah.
So 100% that bitch.
Yes.
Okay.
It
So
is.
it's Barbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That bitch
It's
Barbie.
big bitch Barbie. That bitch Barbie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. I was like, this is bad bitch energy, but which bad bitch are we talking about? Good to know.
Yeah.
That
So
bitch.
let's put a nice little slash cross.
Okay, so that's what happens when you get 5 points.
Yeah. So I just like to point out to the audience that if they miss one of their next recipes, they
That's
automatically
it.
lose.
They have to take a point, but let's see what y'all got.
Do they got anything?
All right, so this is a person. 4 cups talent, organic only. A sprinkle of Pimp C. 2 cups of healthy joints. 1/2 cup of anime. A 1/3 cup of HBCU. A tablespoon of heat and a teaspoon of bougie. Timer starts.
Yeah.
You said no?
Yes.
Megan Thee Stallion?
Thank you.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
For my final recipe,
Okay.
you need just a pinch of Kid Cudi Hums, a sprinkle of some Sticky Icky. In the background, you should have some Rick James going. The results of this are sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned. Put a little mood booster in there. 1 pound of what's this called? And to finish it off, it's that shit that had Seth and James Franco on the run.
Timer has started.
Would this be my good friend Mary? My good friend Marijuana?
It would be.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Had me on a ride.
And that's it.
So
we have tied this out 5-5.
wow. You don't
Do
have
we
any
bring
bonus.
back our next sudden death question?
Let's.
I can hear this is the only way we can handle this.
All right. So we're all going to have to answer this question.
That feels fair.
I have something in my head.
I mean, I was exempt last time, which felt like I should have got an extra point, but that's just
No,
me.
that's not how the game
Alright,
works.
quick
The
as
games
that.
don't work like that. So I'm going to read this card. We're all going to write down, the number and person with the lowest tolerance.
Yeah. It's the homie that don't play that.
It's the homie that don't play that.
So we playing to not be losers once again.
Once again. So, all right. I need my piece of paper. Thank you. How many days would you live with your arch nemesis? So, you just had the worst day of your life and you got to come home to this person who is your arch nemesis. Maybe they're your arch nemesis because they purposely try to ruin your plans. Maybe they leak all your business to everyone because they're your roommate, so they know everything that happens in the house. But you just had the worst day of your life, and you had to come home to this person. How many days, if any, could you live with this person?
With your gut.
With your gut.
You gotta be able to say that you can do that.
With your gut, this person who is purposely trying to ruin your life. Your arch nemesis. How many days? How long could you exist with said person? In your home, in your space.
Share space.
All right. Everyone have an answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said a year.
Word.
I said 8 months.
I said 9 months.
This nigga said days. Hours. Minutes, if you will.
I said 3
3
days.
days.
I don't think we got the same definition of arch nemesis.
I've lived with someone I really didn't like for 2 years.
I lived with someone I really didn't like for 25 years.
So
So we talking about
I got 18 under my belt.
I I'm like, what we talking about? Like, I'm like, we talking about the past or the present?
You know, in today's time, you just had the worst day of your life, and you gotta come home to this person in your home.
And you can do that for another year.
I can do it
It's
for another
arch
year.
nemesis.
My arch nemesis. I could do it for a year.
Y'all,
I'm like, I have survived leases.
you have some what?
Survived leases.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, I could put 1 year, but then I was like, that one time.
I was really
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
go to
like all
jail.
those semesters that it's like
I'm going to go to
Yeah.
jail. Y'all are wild.
You know, I suddenly found myself with a lot of hobbies and a lot of things to do.
I also got a lot of time that I'm not going to be home, but like just knowing they would even be there. Oh my God. Oh, y'all crazy.
All right.
Don't put no clown shit after my name because
I mean, Bree's the one. Bree's
I'm the
one
only
who lost.
rational motherfucker here. Come on, Capricorn, what?
I'm just saying, we were very on the same page. I still think that we're winners here.
Yes.
In our
No.
hearts. Not
I think they
in
rigged
our-
it, but that's
As
just
far
me.
as the episode goes, no.
No, but
But-
in my heart,
In your hearts. You know, you still Capricorn homies.
yeah,
You'll always have that.
we'll survive at the end of the
You'll
apocalypse.
survive at the end of
Yeah,
the... You know, me and Dom ain't even going, so...
Where are we not going?
To the zombie apocalypse.
You got the
Oh,
little
yeah,
victory.
yeah, yeah.
We've got the long-term victory.
You know?
Yeah.
We the legacy victory.
We are also like...
We reference you in season 8.
Oh, yeah, not
Real
yet.
flashback.
Y'all got that.
I am not here for that.
Yeah, I'm dipping, so...
They don't have chocolate, bro.
They gonna come from
You
my
can't
house,
wash your
though.
hair.
You can't wash your
can
hair. I
barely
can't
wash
bathe.
your ass with soap.
Oh, no.
In the zombie apocalypse, you think
Yeah.
people just gonna give up?
If zombies came,
This is as good as it's getting.
Yeah.
Right here.
Who want to survive?
This is
They
as
gonna
good as
create
it's
things
getting,
to
It's like,
survive.
you know, shout out to the survivors, but like,
Not
I like
me.
washing. I like showers. I
who
like.
was your
People
first
gonna
one
find a
even
way.
think of zombies? Like, when did we start thinking about this? They
When
had
people
nothing
started
to
bringing people back from the dead.
Yeah.
do in the Frankenstein times.
Who's before then?
Oh.
So, you know,
They still bringing
Gemini
people
still got
back.
it, though.
Well, I appreciate y'all for having us.
Shout out to Geminis
Yeah.
across the globe.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
You know?
y'all went against 4 people.
Yeah, you know, I got hella Gemini in my chart, so y'all went against like 12. Okay?
Like I said,
So-
this
We
M.
just
Night
huddled
Shyamalan
up.
movie was
Like,
here.
hey.
Hey, you know, but as far as Home with the Homies goes, like, we the best. Forever.
Forever, ever.
Unless this is going to be an annual
Astrological Face Off.
warfare.
We just
I mean, it
go,
might
for the
be.
cook-off.
Y'all might be champions for now.
you know, reigning champs, the Geminis over here. We
Champs
You
represent
feels
can
like
come
a
back and steal the belt.
Geminis across the globe. You know, you can try. You can try.
Word.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being on this episode.
Yeah. Shout out to
swap the
y'all.
recipes.
Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs?
Sure. I'm gonna shout out this knee brace I got on right now. Holding me together. I had a little flub at my rehearsal yesterday. But come see The Little Mermaid at the Walnut. It is gonna be fire.
Ooh.
I also got to hang out with my cast last night. And it was great because I felt very welcomed. Everybody's like, it's about damn time you've been on this stage with us. So that felt nice. I'm also shout out Niger, who's my roommate, because I came home to him cleaning the entire first floor from our Halloween party.
Wow.
And I think he's gonna do my floor too. And he took the trash out.
Wow.
He did a lot of shit he had to do. So I was real happy with it.
king.
So I'm gonna shout out to him. Yeah, I guess Malik too, because that'd be kind of rude to leave out one roommate. But, he called me this morning to check up, so you know, it's all love.
Dope.
Yeah.
Any shout outs, Dominique?
Shit. You know, shout out to the SEPTA workers. I saw y'all got that deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, y'all are gonna scream, but
What that mean? I think you got caught in my microphone. I did feel like I saw it stop moving at one point, but I was like, I'm not going to tell her how to handle her technical stuff. Wait, what?
I don't know where I went out, y'all. Okay.
I mean,
It's cool. I think this got the omnidirectional.
Yeah, you know, we'll patch it up. We'll patch it up.
I mean, don't leave any more shout outs. You still rolling on
yeah,
me.
I'm sorry. Shout out to. Oh yeah, I said shout out to SEPTA. That's all I got. They, you know, that's all I got. That's fucking terrible.
You know, I once heard an acronym for SEPTA. That was shitty excuse for public transportation.
Oh.
You know, I mean, they just people too.
Yeah.
And they probably don't care as much as we don't care.
Yeah.
If I'm driving the Scepter train, I probably don't care about your schedule.
Sure.
I've been thinking the same thing with Greyhound because they are consistent.
Greyhound is.
But also, I'm like, that's your job. So, like, don't sign up to do something you ain't gonna do.
I mean, but also, like, other people be slowing them down too.
Sure, it ain't all of them.
Yeah.
But
And also, like, everything's complicated.
Yeah, they be taking shits on the train and shit. You know.
so long. Oh, wait, I do want to share with y'all this song.
Okay.
That I sing from time to time after hours with Niger. And it goes dun dun bum dun 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 bum 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 bum. Cause we the niggas. The niggas, but you gotta do it with the Parent Trap like dance, like the handshake. Cause we the niggas. And then the niggas hip bump. And then the niggas switch places. And then the niggas. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so I just feel appropriate for this.
I need that to be a TikTok sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have video of when it first was created. It was like 6 a.m.
I also love that that's just like a nightly thing for y'all. But yeah, thanks for joining us, homies. Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
This is fun. It's going to be nice for people to listen to this over that Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, with some gravy and mashed potatoes. Which means that next month is the birthday month.
No.
December. By the time they listen to this.
Not for me.
No, for me.
Oh, you're a December.
I start out the Capricorns, December 22nd.
You know,
and you
so
trying
we
to...
got both months representing for each team. Because I'm June Gemini, that's May Gemini.
Ah, yes.
Wow.
Gang, gang.
So y'all can find me on Venmo and Cash App at Coriator.
I mean, for real though.
plug
you
your
wanna
plug.
hit it up.
Oh, listen, hashtag 5678, 5678.com. You see what you gotta do. You let me know. At Creator on all platforms.
Shout out to you and your business. And shout out to Funky Monk Art as well.
Oh, yeah. Go follow that. I ain't selling shit, but I'll be making some dope shit. So go follow that.
I believe it.
He makes fantastic things.
Dom's about to reprint me something. He don't even know about it yet. Yeah.
I'm sorry about your loss.
Thank you. It's
of
cool.
the This Is America piece.
It's okay.
I'm very sorry.
It's
but-
all Gucci. For visuals of what we're referring to, sign up for the Patreon.
Absolutely. And I think that's it.
Woo! Cause we the niggas. The niggas. The niggas.